Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. I guess it's afternoon, I don't know. Anyway, on the last video that I started, that I did, I asked everyone to put how much you made and what part of the country you were in and how much you made and such. And I got all kinds of comments about that. And right off the bat, I want to say thank you guys. I appreciate that. And it was a real eye-opener. A lot of people share a lot of the same views, and it kind of had me a little bit heated because it's great that we all share a lot of the same views like that, but on the other hand, we all had the same opinion about people, why installers can only make so much money. And I want to cover that right here in this topic because I just got a comment a while ago on one of my videos talking about I'm giving away too much secret tips and stuff like that as far as how to install. Maybe I'm late, but I want to make more money right now. I hear you. Okay, well, this is I'm sure that this is probably going to offend some people. So if you're easily offended or you take this the wrong way or you feel like I'm pointing fingers at you, you probably got a guilty conscience because you're doing this, so I probably am pointing my fingers at you. So the point of why installers cannot make more money than they make, I seen comments from all over the United States, and it was, "Hi Christina," and it was pretty. I think the most one was like $7 or $8. That should be the norm, in my opinion, all over the place. We got guys out there that'll go out and do really, really hacky work. Just doing straight up garbage work, kicking stuff in, kicking and stapling to the tack strip and stuff like that. And those guys are going to go out there and hustle and do it for $2 and $3 and stuff like that, which overall, if a good installer goes out there that really takes pride in his work and wants to do and wants to do a great job and really puts his heart and soul into the job, and he tries to get $5 or $6 a yard, this other guy over here is asking for $3, and the customer's looking at you going like, why are you charging $4 and $5, $6 a yard? I can go over there and have it done for $3 a yard. Well, it's hard to make the customer understand that they are going to get a $3 a yard job or whatever like that. So it is very important that all installers, new and old, always put their heart and soul into this job. You get what you pay for. Yes, you're exactly right. Unfortunately, you can't make people, consumers, understand that because they're just looking, a lot of people are looking at saving $1. So if you've got people out here, like I said, compare to that are charging bottom rate prices, they're doing bottom rate work because they just want to make that money and get out of there, and they don't care about anything else. You got people, yes, you're exactly right, Max. You got people not only doing that kind of really shoddy work, but you got people making videos on doing carpet the right way just because. I think that's ridiculous. My blood has been boiling ever since I seen that, and I probably should not even be doing this. Actually, I did this on a live stream because I didn't want to video it because I would probably edit stuff out, just like that comment right there. I probably should not have said, but anyway, it's just the fact of the matter. Good guys out there doing good work should make good money, okay? You got hacks out there doing stuff like I just explained, kicking and stapling and stuff like that. They should make $2 or $1.50 a yard or whatever. They are killing the industry for all sorts of hardworking people that want to do good, that want to provide a good living for their family, and not just go in and out and make a buck. It don't matter if you're taking the carpet up in 6 weeks. Do a good job on it. Quit being a hack. Anyway, I'm real passionate about this, and I always want to do my best, and I have learned since I have had this channel for a little over 2 years now that there are a lot of other people out there that strive, I mean absolutely strive to do excellent work. They always want to do their best. They're always looking to improve and stuff like that. Yeah, you're exactly right. The prices have been stagnant. I mean, I just moved back here in Tennessee. You guys probably know that, but I was making $2.50 a yard when I started this on my own when I was 19 years old, which was 22 years ago when I started working for myself, and I was making $2.50 a yard then. And I am now making $4.05 a yard here in Tennessee. That's a dollar, 250, 350. Yeah, that's a $1.55 raise. Okay. If you're telling me that the economy and the cost of living has only went up $1.55, I don't know what. I think that's just ridiculous. It is definitely too low, and it's just because you got everybody and their brother out there that thinks that they can install flooring, and they want to go out there and just make it look presentable. As I did in that video, my last video, I rubbed that seam and made it look good to the untrained eye, okay? But that's not going to hold up. That's not going to last, okay? It wouldn't take very much time when that carpet had some wear in it. When you straight edge that seam, that seam would start dipping down into those hollows, and then it would look really poor, okay? So we got people out there doing stuff like that. I'm not ragging on anybody that don't know, and those videos are to teach people. So if you're taking those and putting them putting them to use on your jobs, good for you. That's the whole point of this, okay? But if you've been in the industry for 20 years or 15 years and stuff like that, and you're still doing the same kind of work you was doing when you was in it for 6 months, shame on you. That's pathetic, man. That's what's wrong with this whole industry, okay? Tighten up your belt. There's people out there, like I said a while ago, that are doing the best they can to provide for their family. Not just here, not just there, everywhere. It's nationwide. People are not happy with the installation prices, and it's all because of the hacks out there. Take a breath for a second. That stuff gets me a little bit irritated thinking about that. I was so mad the other day after I got some feedback on that, where you're exactly right, Good Housekeeping, and I don't want to call no names, but the gentleman actually was saying pretty much what I'm saying right now, and he's live here on this, and I really appreciate that comment that you left on that video the other day. Have younger people get into the trade. You're exactly right, and they need to be taught right. And I'm not bragging by no means, but I do my best to teach this trade the way it should be done, the way that I think is best and stuff like that. I don't teach people to do stuff in a hacky way or make videos of doing carpet wrong just because and stuff like that. I think that's really bad, okay? You should not, I don't want to get into that because that's not right, but anyway, people should not be teaching people to do stuff the wrong way. If you're going to make videos, make them to help people. Don't make them just to make $1 or whatever, or just so people will watch them and you feel important. Do something to help somebody. That's what YouTube is all about. It's a search engine, okay? It's the second largest search engine in the world. Google's #1, YouTube is #2. People go there to find out information to help them, okay? It's not an entertainment thing. There is a lot of entertainment on it, no doubt, but it is a search engine. It's for help, okay? Let's use it for that. And don't go putting a bunch of mess out there. That's pitiful. I got to get off that topic because I don't want anybody feeling like I'm bashing them or anything. But if you're feeling that way, I probably am, and it's probably you that done that. So, or that do that on the jobs, and it's bad. Thank you, Good Housekeeping. I appreciate that, man. Your comment the other day was really inspiring. It really had me thinking for a long time. I really appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that too. Anyway, it's pretty much the hacks. I said it right there. This is why we cannot make what we should be making. I mean, average old Joe that coming in off of the streets and kicking carpet in cannot go out there and do some quality work, okay? Carpet installation, flooring installation, all the way around is an art, okay? If you do it the right way and you're doing it right and getting results that you are doing, it's an art, okay? It's not just going out there for a job, it's an art. You should pour your heart and soul into it. And the guys that just go out there to make a buck and don't really care nothing about flooring, they're killing it for us, okay? We need to weed them out or something. I don't know this. I don't like talking like this. I don't like doing this. It's better to be straightforward than to beat around the bush. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. That's exactly right. But anyway, I don't even know what to say now. I got a little flustered. Anyway, Lowe's and Home Depot free installs gimmicks. You're exactly right. There is no such thing as free install. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's. You might get a better deal on the carpet than at your conventional carpet store that's run by a mom and pop place or something like that, but they're going to charge you 5 or 4 times as much for the carpet pad, and that's where your installation's coming in. There's no such thing as free installation. That's a bunch of baloney. Anyway, I had to get that out. It's been venting. It's been building up and building up ever since that last video I did when people started commenting and stuff like that. It's a shame that our trade that is in every single home in America, every single business in America gets bottom of the line wages. I mean, it was a long time ago. Before I even moved out to Arizona, I looked it up. I can't say I can't say what it is now, but I looked it up on OSHA. Everybody that's in the trade knows what OSHA is. They're like the jerks of the carpentry trade or whatever. But anyway, flooring installation was message me on my Facebook Messenger, Good Housekeeping. I'll send you a shirt. What was I saying? Oh yeah, OSHA was like in the top 10 of the hardest jobs there is in the world. Floor covering was in the top 10 bracket, okay? This is an extremely hard job. It's extremely hard on the body, and it's extremely artsy. Like I said a while ago, average person, an average person cannot go out there and do what we do on a daily basis. I mean, anybody, it takes a special kind of person to do this, okay? You really have to love the job. You really have to love what you're doing more than you love the money that you're making to endure this long term, okay? You can love what thank you, Treva. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you coming in there for me. I'm trying to keep focused here, so thank you for that. Treva, my wife, is my moderator. However, she is not here right now, and she was kind enough to pick up and start answering these for me, so thank you, sweetie. Anyway, the average person cannot go out there and do what we do on a daily basis. And hang with it. It's extremely hard on the body, and it is extremely artsy. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication to make a true installer out of yourself. You can't go out there in 2 years and think that you're going to know everything and go out there and take on these huge. Now, don't get me wrong, because you need to get out of your comfort zone. You can't stay, if I only installed carpet or I only installed vinyl, you're not going to ever be able to prosper. You're not ever going to be able to expand your business, expand your growth, and become an all-out installer. You might be a carpet installer, yeah, but if you're a flooring installer, that covers everything, okay? I'm guilty of that. I've only installed 2 tile jobs in my life. I don't like tile at all. I'll never go out and install it in someone's house I would not mind doing it in my own house. I would feel comfortable doing that. But if I am not 100% comfortable that I can do a job, I'm not going to go do that in someone's home that I've only done a job of it twice. Now, with that being said, that's about to contradict what I was fixing to say. Now, you can take baby steps, okay? If you're going out there and you're just learning the trade and stuff like that, you've only been in it for a couple of years and you're scared to go out and take that next job because it's a little bigger or a little bit more complicated, a little more tedious or something like that's involved in it, you're never going to grow. You have to get out of that comfort zone a little bit, okay? It's all pretty much the same basics. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to carpet and stuff like that, carpet is carpet. It's pretty much all the basic same thing. But again, there's always little differences here and there and here and there that will separate each job from one job to the other. They're all different in a way, but at the same time, they're all the same because it's all the same processes. Yet, like I said, they got all little different tweaks to, different things in it. So take that next step, advance yourself, become a better installer, okay? I understand if somebody's, anyway, I don't want to get into that. But anyway, yes, I hear you. Thank you for that, Max. And there's a lot that goes along with being a floor guy. You got to deal with customers. You got to deal with your carpet stores. You pretty much got to be... I had a guy the other day ask me, I was doing a rental property here in Tennessee, and he's like, what would it benefit me if I was just to, I gave him one of my cards whenever I was leaving. He's like, what would it benefit me if I was just to call you direct? If I got my carpet from, I ain't gonna say no names here, but if I got my carpet from the carpet store there, what would it benefit me? Would it be cheaper? I was like, no, sir. I said, it ain't gonna be cheaper. It might even be more. I said, I don't sell myself. I said, it won't be cheaper. It might even be more. And he said, well, then what am I going to get out of it if I just call you? I said, well, you'll see the job when I'm done, and then you'll get that same kind of job every single time I'm on your job. And that's how I sell myself. I sell myself on quality, okay? I don't sell myself on speed and money. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to get into that. Anyway, I don't sell myself on being a cheap installer, okay? That's not how I get work. That's not how I build my name. That's not how I build my brand or my reputation or anything like that. I don't care if I'm $10 higher than the next man. The customer knows every single time I come to their job, they're going to get an A+ job. I'm not bragging. I'm not saying that to boost myself up or nothing like that. That's the mentality an installer needs to have every time they go to a job. This guy's going to be happy when I leave, and he's going to want to call me back. Not because I'm cheaper than the next guy, but because I do better work. That's it right there. That's it. That's the whole mentality that all the installers need to have. If you're running in there and running out for a buck, shame on you. Okay. I feel a little better, so I hope I wasn't too hard. And last time I did one of these videos that was kind of ranting like this, one of my friends told me he reckoned it, or he reminded me, we was talking about the video, and he's like, oh, the video where you was mean to everybody? I wasn't meaning it to be mean, okay? I'm not meaning this to be mean. I want people to open up their eyes. You're not hurting just yourself. You're hurting the whole industry. Nobody Nobody is only in it for themselves. It's the whole nationwide, worldwide, pretty much, industry, okay? If you're going out there hacking it, you're not just hurting yourself, you're not hurting your town, you're hurting the whole industry, okay? So open your eyes up, take a bigger look, get outside your little box that you live in, and open up. This is a worldwide industry. Let's all focus together. Let's get these prices up, man. There were some of them that said, if I ain't mistaken, $1 something a yard. You know what I'm saying? That's from hacks out there. Stop doing that. Do a good job. Let's raise these prices up and help everybody out, okay? That's the whole purpose of this. Okay, I want to go back and look at all these comments. My wife just said, loving your comments, and I appreciate that. Appreciate y'all commenting and logging in there. So anyway, I'm going to stop this rant. I appreciate y'all tuning in and stuff like that, and I hope this reaches the right ones out there that are hacking stuff up. Shame on you. Tighten your belt up and do a good job, okay? You're killing everybody, not just yourself. I don't care, like I said, if you're only doing crappy rental property, putting in paper thin carpet like this. Do a good job on it. It don't matter if it's going to be tore out in 6 months or a year. Jerry would be glad to hear that. He's still in Tucson. He didn't even come out here with me. He stayed in Tucson, so maybe whenever I don't know, we'll see about getting the help. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Google says $30 a year. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I did it. You guys go check out that other video. What's the name of that? Should You Work for a Carpet Store, I think was the name of it. Where I was talking about that. So y'all go check that out if you want to. Anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you. I hope this wasn't too hard on nobody, okay? Appreciate y'all. FBSB's out.